I'm maniacal. What do I know? I don't know. All I know is what I see through my monocle. That and the telescope. Keep one lens on the money flow. The others go their compliments. Oh, trusty well. I'm rolling down hills in a sea of blood. Wear my dress shoes in the fire with the wood. Sit back and relax with the winds up. Everything I hate in the world. Play Mozart. Play a stick with the cars parked in the front lawn. Neighbors hate place duct tape underneath the tires. And I wait. Left brain and right brain divided. Sad frames and wash plays inside it. And I'm on since nights when you find it.
Thanks, Bob.
I smell a breeze in the morning. I feel your presence this morning. I paid attention to my next. So we were so caught up and chasing. Hands on and get flashing. Ooh, them boys stay nasty. Floating like Aladdin. Yeah, the ones you talking to. Hands on and get flashing. Ooh, them boys stay nasty. Floating like Aladdin. Yeah, the ones you talking to. Hands on and get flashing. Ooh, them boys stay nasty. Floating like Aladdin. Yeah, the ones you talking to. Hands on and get flashing. Ooh, them boys stay nasty. Floating like Aladdin. Yeah, the ones you talking to.
Lucky days and willing to bustle. Your boy is dusty like push up a bustle. Get a different noise in the hustle. I'm a king, I was born in the guts.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Greetings, everybody. Welcome to 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson here with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. And coming right up, we'll see the Oklahoma City Thunder playing against the Boston Celtics. Taking a look at the Celtics, they've started the season with 2 wins and 2 losses. Not stupendous, but
Give him the biz tonight, man.
Right to you, I can't do no trust. I can't do no lies.
Oh, copyright strike.
Let's be Joe at the power forward, the other forward.
Live from Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, the home of the Thunder, we're broadcasting from the Chesapeake Energy Arena. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Chris Webber and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is our sideline. And a new group in here for the Thunder. Nerlens Noel checks in for Steven Adams. Grant comes in for Markieff Morris. Hamilton's checked in for Andre Robertson. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Russell Westbrook. On the court for the Celtics, Rozier and Brown in the backcourt. Then it's Hayward. Then it's Aaron Baines. And it's Tice in at the power forward position. Everyone seems to suffer small injuries, C-Web, over the course of a season. Who does the best, you think, at battling through those minor bumps and bruises and injuries and still continues to play well?
You know what, Kevin, I can't answer that question because whoever does it does not let us know also that they're hurt.
They hide it. Yeah, good point. You're right.
Because the main guys that get through it, they're not going to tell you.
Good point. Rozier kicks to Baines. To the inside. Knocked away. It's stolen by Schroeder. Dishes it to Hamilton. Grant outside. And the lead now, double digits on that bucket. Grant's got his first bucket of the night.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
Baines passes to Tice. Rozier against Schroeder. Clock at 6. Baseline J on the way, and too long on the shot.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin. Well, Dennis Schroeder showed he can handle high usage in an offense. Was the first option for the Hawks this past season. Even with defenses keyed in on him, he was able to average right around 20 points.
Schroeder hits them both. And Greg, certainly the knock on Dennis Schroeder is play on the defensive end.
Nobody questions how effective he is on offense. I just think he has a tendency to take a few too many plays off and too many chances on defense. If he wants to be viewed as a top point guard in this league, he'll need to show some consistency on the defensive end.
To the paint, picked off in midair. Brown inside, working on AI. And it's Brown that time on the assist by Hayward.
Oh, you love the level of concentration Brown maintains. I mean, taking the hit well and finishing in style.
Hamilton outside. There's 45 seconds left in the first. Noel finds Grant, and the dunk by Grant.
Methodical in their approach. They have absolutely owned this first quarter.
Well, I love how they've done it. They've built this huge lead with points in the paint, dominating physically.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Can't hit from 12. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. They trail by 9 points. Rozier kicks to Brown. There's 10 seconds left in the first quarter. 5 to shoot. Good. Brown's got his second basket.
Well, this is what we've seen from Brown. Beating bigger guys, using quickness, beating smaller guys, using power.
Paul George, he's been the guy making things happen. Al Horford provided some insight on why he decided to sign with the...
What put me over the...
Playing for a historic franchise like the Boston Celtics, Greg, they've got, of course, the great fan support, great history, something Horford relishes.
A great choice. A team with depth and youth. They have a chance to be good for a long time.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. What stands out to you from Oklahoma City in this one?
Listen, early on taking the league, I just like their approach offensively.
Yeah, right. Only the first quarter. Don't over-panic, but it seems like their strategy is working. We'll see if the other side can counter.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. On the floor for Boston. Filling out the wings, it's Brown and Hayward. Then it's Aaron Baines. Then there's Terry Rozier. And it's Tice in at the 4. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. While we have the time, let's take a look at last season's best transition teams. The Thunder in 4th.
I mean, this is such a tough team to deal with. You see the numbers. They would just push the ball at every opportunity.
The Thunder went into free agency with a lot of question marks, but ended having a big summer.
Able to retain Paul George, and that was the first and largest key. Getting a player like Noel for cheap was also a big help for this group. The Thunder were at a fork in the road last season, but this team now as dangerous as ever.
Nice shot by Hamilton. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Irving dishes to Brown. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Oh, man, what about the ascension of Jaylen Brown? I mean, come on. Uber athlete, super smart, strong, long wingspan, and very raw coming into the league.
A different look for Oklahoma City. Steven Adams, he's checked in for Nerlens Noel, and Morris subbed in for Grant. Then for the Celtics, Al Horford is checked in for Aaron Baines. Morris comes in for Gordon Hayward. And it's Tatum in for Rozier. Russell Westbrook in for Diallo. Boston also with the sub. Smart's checked in for Jaylen Brown. Felton taking his time here. Passes it to Adams. In the corner, it's Westbrook. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. No good from Hamilton. And the development period for Brown could have been longer, but he was thrust into a leading role.
Oh, come on. He had to play extra minutes. I mean, those injuries. But most importantly, he had to create offense. Ball handling may have been his biggest weakness when he entered the league. But he's already turned that into a strength.
And you know Westbrook has an outstanding vertical. Once he gets to the launching pad, rim, beware.
Horford kicks to Smart. Over Felton. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
No good from Hamilton.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Count that one.
And you think about the potential of Tatum. I mean, once he has strength, particularly in the lower half, he's going to be a load inside.
Hamilton against Tatum. Got a hand on it, and he's able to get it back. Hamilton, the pass to Felton. Fires the three. Cans it from downtown. Felton's got his first 3 points of the game.
Against length, he does a nice job of creating just enough separation.
Yeah, but he has a big height advantage, but that's somewhat mitigated out there on that perimeter when you got to come check him.
Tipped away. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Well, guys, Al Horford is a multiple all-star, and if you count his stats, you miss what he brings to the table. When you factor in his passing, his defense, his efficiency, he does all the things that help you win. Coach Brad Stevens said, Al Horford averaging 15 points a game for you is like other guys averaging 27. Kevin?
The definition of a pro. Terrific guy. Thank you, D.A. Here's Irving. Drops in the short one. Irving's got 5.
You know, some scouts thought Tatum had tunnel vision, looking only for his own shot. But he's more about team.
Felton kicks to Hamilton. Back to Felton. And he uses the glass on the layup. Felton's got 5 points now this quarter.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Horford with the bounce pass. Morris outside. 5 on the clock. Launches a 3. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of Boston.
Yeah, and a bit of a revenge game for them as they were swept in the 2-game season series from last year.
Yeah, for sure. This is a team that feels like they should never be swept in the season series by anyone, but especially when it comes to one of the heavy hitters from the other conference.
Shoots from 12. Westbrook, no good. Celtics trail by 7. To the middle. Morris, no good.
And another miss. Ooh, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. In the corner, it's Morris. And so Oklahoma City again turning it over. A different look for Oklahoma City. And some good action through the first 2 quarters. Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a quick one. The Thunder making a switch here. Hamilton's checked in. Pass to Morris. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Here's Robertson. 6 on the shot clock. Got a piece of it. And Tatum with a clear path to the hoop. We've got Andre Robertson. AI is out there with Russell Westbrook. Then there's Markieff Morris. And it's Adams in at the center, locking down the middle. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. C-Webb, what a rookie year it was for Tatum. Never hit a wall. He only got better as time went on.
I remember doing his games in college. I mean, it was the same thing that happened then. Second half of the season was stronger than the first. He has a maturity beyond his years, both mentally and physically.
Morris against Morris. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Morris has got his first basket of the night. Celtics trail by 15. Irving looking over the floor. Morris outside. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Morris has got 5 now.
Well, yeah, Morris is just a tremendous shooter. He has great touch from beyond the arc.
The Thunder leading by 12. Robertson dishes to Hamilton. The tray. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
And you can see the play calling this half. Another one from distance.
Well, that's because they made a concerted effort to get the shooters involved. Now they've built up the confidence.
Morris finds Irving. To the middle. Here's Tatum. It's good. With that basket, he's now 5 for 9.
He's one of the guys having a solid game for them, but as a whole, they've been lacking.
The Thunder shooting about 59% from the floor offensively. They've been running without a hitch. Fires it up. And again, it's Oklahoma City.
Continuing to push the action and build this lead.
And you see he's not worried about what's on the scoreboard. He just wants to go ham each possession.
Irving against Westbrook. Irving drives in. Westbrook with the block.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
As off the mark as he has been, they're a little lucky to be in front.
Right side Tatum. Morris outside. Pass to Horford. In the corner, Smart with it. Down to 5 on the shot clock. He can't hit that time. And Oklahoma City will go with it the other way. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Suns. And that's the third of 4 straight played at home. Hamilton the pass to Robertson. Irving against Westbrook. Over Irving. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. And that's now 21 points for Russell Westbrook. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Now a timeout called by Boston.
Well, you think back to a time when people wondered if Westbrook was too aggressive playing with KD. They said Russ was taking too many shots. No questions anymore. Westbrook is the man in OKC.
And a new group getting ready for Oklahoma City. Noel's checked in for Steven Adams. Jeremy Grant comes in for Morris. Diallo, he's checked in for Andre Robertson. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Russell Westbrook. Hamilton with it. He's got 8. And Baines pulls it down. And for Westbrook, winning the MVP and averaging a triple-double for an entire season. Greg, how much does he have left to prove?
Well, it's all about winning. We know Russ can take over a game. We know he can make his teammates better. How much better and how far they get in the playoffs, that's the real question. He has a little bit of trickeration with that one. Gets that one to go against the limb.
Well, let's just call it what it is. Great body control on the lane, takes the contact, still knocks it in softly off the glass. I mean, that shot just can't be blocked the way he adjusted.
Here's Rozier, and Grant sends it back.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Diallo kicks to Hamilton. He dishes it to Schroeder, to the paint. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Shots good by Baines. Baines has got 6.
I mean, that's just tremendous, stupendous work from Rozier. I mean, he's just so good at zipping the ball over to his teammates. Schroeder
against Rozier. And Noel with the basket on the assist by Schroeder.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half, sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
Hayward on the wing. Plays it up off the glass. 5 points in the game.
Smart play by Hayward. Take the high percentage look when you can get it, because it's not always going to be there.
Rozier against Schroeder. Over Rozier. That's tipped. And here's Brown outside. It's rebounded by Schroeder. The Thunder leading by 13. 24 seconds left here in the third quarter. Down low. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
The Thunder shooting their 7th and 8th. So it's Oklahoma City picking up the win. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making.
Full-size basketball court in my spot, right? And you know, come over, you know, we can shoot around, play a game, whatever you want, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, anytime, just invite us.
Yeah.
welcome everyone here on 2K Sports. Can't wait to get some NBA action going. Alongside Greg Anthony and Steve Smith with David Aldridge on the sideline, this is Kevin Harlan. We'll see Seattle facing El Paso. So El Paso will get the first possession. Here's Harden. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And James Harden was crowned MVP after last season. Greg, hard to argue with that selection.
Harden has had a case to win an MVP award for several years now. Finally was able to be the clear choice this past season. Another great line on what is shaping up to be a Hall-worthy resume.
Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. Kept alive. Hayes. Lays it. Up, and despite of the excellent defense at that, Hayes has got his first 2 points. Pass to Kobe. And it's Seattle with the ball. It's a 3-point game. Shot clock at 6. And the shot goes in.
Not sure who designed that play, but he makes it count.
It's Harden with the drive. Shoots over Curry. Harden, that's good.
And I love seeing Harden get room to shoot from that mid-range position, an effective scorer in that area.
Now here's Curry. Bryant has the open look.
Come on.
No good on the triple. And so it's Harden bringing it up for El Paso. Young outside. Outside Bryant. And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Curry outside. It's hauled in by Lanier. To the middle. Here's Hayes. And Hayes throws it down.
And that's a nice pass. The patience of LeBron to let the play develop.
Curry with it. And it's Harden picking him up. Young inside. Out to Kobe. Tries again. And once again off the mark by Seattle.
And they're 1 of 5 to start this game. Just really haven't gotten into a flow offensively.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill. And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. And it's Thompson with the jam.
Got to pay attention to Thompson. He can sky up for those slams.
And the first time out of the game called for Seattle.
And James Harden, last season's MVP, the runner-up in 2015, actually won the players' vote for MVP that season. But last season, he took home the official hardware.
Now here's Curry. Pass to Love. Over Hayes. Love with the bucket.
Oh, finally.
Even way back in high school, you could see that Love's mid-range jumper was going to be a weapon.
And with James Harden winning the MVP in 2018, Russell Westbrook in 2017, Kevin Durant in 2014,
Oh,
you
come
think
on.
a few what-ifs right now in Oklahoma City?
A few, more than that, Kevin. I mean, probably tough for them all to win MVP playing on one team. A good shot at a different trophy, though, maybe the one that starts with the name of Larry.
Pass to Lanier. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. That one on Embiid. El Paso shooting their third free throw attempt of the game.
And Lanier is one of the most graceful big men to ever play this game. From his post moves to his outside shot to his defending. Everything about Lanier is fluid.
Rose goes in. Knocked loose. Oh, and here comes Curry all alone. And again, Seattle with the triple.
Stephen Curry putting the defense in no man's land, possessing quick feet and a fast release.
To the inside. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Young.
Just active defensively here, being extremely disruptive.
You know, I love the effort just to get a hand in there. He is disrupting the offensive flow.
Al Carter after the missed three from Klay Thompson. Here's Towns. Here's Porzingis.
The board, please.
Out to Thompson. Pass to Porzingis. Embiid with the steal. Bryant, that's for two. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Bryant's got his second basket of the game.
Yeah, and you got to know Bryant looking to shoot as soon as he gets the ball. The D can't give him any daylight.
Out of bounds. Seattle will take possession. There's 21 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Coach is liking what he's seeing from his offense.
And guys, they've put the defense on the defensive.
From deep three-point range.
Kobe.
And again, Seattle with the triple.
Heart's filthy.
And you really got to appreciate that swag that Bryant plays with. If you give him room to shoot from deep, he's going to make you pay.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now.
Oh, all right, I'll take a dub. Easy. Oh my goodness. They just need to get rid of contracts, 'cause they suck. Need to get rid of contracts.
Hi, and welcome everyone here on 2K Sports. Can't wait to get some NBA action going. With David Aldridge on our sideline, and here with me, Greg Anthony and Steve Smith, this is Kevin Harlan. We'll see Vancouver facing Seattle. And Vancouver starts out with the ball. Pass to Scott. Here's the three. Buries it from three-point range. Scott's got the opening field goal of the game for Vancouver.
And with how Scott's built, he generates a lot of power into his shot. That's why it looks so easy from deep.
Now here's Kobe. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Love. Good, and Curry gets the assist.
Boy, it's great playing with big guys who can space the floor. Love does that and a lot more.
All right, sounds good, Austin.
Well, Greg, we know that Kevin Love is a great passer, but just how much more does that open up for his team?
I mean, his outlets get the team up and moving in terms of
see
transition
buckets
faster
only,
than
right?
probably anyone else could. It's very hard to double Love with the ball, as his awareness and that passing that you mentioned immediately will find the open
great.
man. Love's passing alone is probably worth about 10 extra points a game for his team.
Yeah, I'm playing someone online.
Yeah, and those illegal screens have really become a point of emphasis for the officials.
Yeah, so many of these can go either way. Very difficult for
see
the
this Kobe in
screeners
action,
to stay
baby.
100%
Oh, here we go, here we go.
motionless.
Oh, come on.
Bryant. Doesn't go that time. Good work defensively by Lillard. Pass to DeRozan. Goes up on the high post. It's good.
One of the best mid-range shooters in the
I can't believe I missed
NBA.
that.
DeMar DeRozan makes a living from this spot.
Now Bryant.
Too much space, baby.
Lillard with the
Give me
rebound.
Not too much. God, I'm poop.
The first quarter
This
of
is
action, 2 minutes in.
gameplay right here, right?
DeRozan in the corner.
Best believe it.
Pass to E. Over Love. And it's good off the back of the rim and in.
And that had to be a defensive mix-up. They know he can hit from that spot.
Yeah, a big miscommunication early. They allow his first points of the day.
Now here's Kobe. Love right side. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Fluid form on that jump shot. Kevin Love saying, don't forget about me.
On the wing, DeRozan. Nick Young on the wing. The three-pointer, no good. Seattle trails by 5. Hangs in midair and converts on a double clutch layup.
Now, how did he manage to change his shot midair?
Finesse.
Pass to Yao. Oh, and there's the alley-oop.
What?
Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And given how huge Ming is, he makes alley-oops look easy. Just throw it up his way, and he'll figure out a way to find it and finish it.
Back to Curry. Here's Love. Rebound by Yao.
God, if you weren't 7
Vancouver
feet
leading
tall.
by 5. Here's DeRozan. Some solid defense from Kobe. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on DeMar DeRozan. That is his first foul of the game. Vancouver making a switch here. Outside Butler. Pass to Love. Some nice ball movement here by Seattle. Embiid, no good.
Oh my gosh.
And so it's Wall. He brings it up for Vancouver. From beyond the arc. It's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. There's a minute left to play in the first quarter. Now here's Embiid. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. That one on DeRozan. Both teams deciding to change it up. Seattle shooting their first free throw of the game here.
Go.
You know, watching Kevin Love, he's really got a ton of tools at his disposal offensively. We know he can shoot it. We know he can post it, but his off-ball movement has also improved. Love has molded himself into a dynamic scorer.
Now here's Embiid. Outside for Curry.
Easy.
From downtown.
Are you kidding me?
Young outside. Butler on the wing. From deep three-point range. The kick out to Young.
Shit show.
And Michael Beasley picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. For Seattle, they have started out 0 of 1 from the line, missing their only other attempt earlier.
Gosh.
Taking 2 shots.
He hits the second from the line. And Vancouver with the possession here. Jokic grabs the miss. Lets it go with the 3. And Jimmy Butler with the 3. Butler's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Young for 3. Sinks the three-pointer.
And that's from beyond, guys. Right back at
you. This is looking more like an all-star game right now.
At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. It's Vancouver. They lead by 2. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And when you consider how Vancouver is doing, guys, what are your thoughts?
Hustling on that offensive glass, that's led to a number of second chance points.
A fundamental part of basketball, taking advantage of guys who fail to block out.
That one is good from Joel Embiid.
Attacking on the interior, I like that attitude.
Pass to Cousins. Now Young, guarded by Embiid. From deep, Wall. And it's Seattle with the rebound. Here's Butler. Count that one. Butler's got 5 points so far.
Now we're getting it. We're warming up now.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Young for 3. And it's Seattle with the ball. This offense has really been clicking.
And they know it, guys. They're playing right now with the kind of energy that is hard to deal with. A much better quarter for them shooting the ball.
It'll be Vancouver with their first timeout of the game here.
Well, Steph Curry, widely regarded as the best shooter in the history of the game. He's been so successful playing point guard in the NBA at times, I think we forget that he transitioned from playing shooting guard in his younger days.
Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Pass to Cousins. Over Jokic. Looking to end the run. Cousins, no good. You know, Greg, a lot of players can't make that switch from shooting guard to point guard. You've got to give Steph a lot of credit.
He's worked tirelessly. I mean, we've all seen those pregame ball handling drills. He's still prone to a careless turnover or two, but on the plus side, he rebounds like a shooting guard. And today's point guards are expected to score much more than in days past.
Now a timeout call by Vancouver.
And when you take a look at that shot chart, the amount of misses lately, really unbelievable.
You start to wonder, in my opinion, is it better to take everything to the rack now or to try at least draw some fouls?
Here's Lillard, and Butler sends it back.
On the prowl, Butler with the block shot.
That's tipped.
Come on.
Wall with the steal. Out of bounds. Seattle will take possession. Seattle leading by 8. Here's Kobe. Outside Aldridge. Pass to Jokic. Outside Curry. Fires the 3. Vancouver pulls it in.
You know what, I'll tell you, he's got nothing here in the second quarter after just one made shot in the first.
Yeah, momentum right now is against them. They're just going to have to figure out a way to ride this one out.
You know, easier said than done. What they need to do is string together some positive plays, try to turn the tide.
Pass to Wall. Young taking his time.
Hell no. Oh my gosh, grab the board.
Just 5 on the clock. And it's Lillard missing.
He's been scoreless for a while now. They're still trailing here. They might want to move to some other options offensively.
Now Curry. He's got 6. Pass to Love. Outside Curry. Clock at 6. Left side, Bryant. Over Wall. No good off the front iron.
He is really forcing things now. Doesn't have to do it because his teammates are picking up the slack.
.146 left from the first half of basketball. And Lillard is going to pick up a foul. That's his first foul. Vancouver making a switch here. Pass to Love. Over E. And Love gets it to go. Love's got 6.
I know what the analytics say about mid-range shots, but Love knocks that down in his sleep.
Now a timeout called by Vancouver.
Yeah, you need to refocus now. Momentum is running against you.
And from what I'm seeing, there's too many unfavorable matchups out there on the floor.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Pass to Yao. They could use a bucket, and it's good for 2.
And you got to appreciate the skill set Ming brings to the table. Knows no one can match up against him and simply lofting these inside shots up and in.
Bryant looking over the floor. Down low.
No.
Clock at 6. In transition, here comes Vancouver. And it's DeRozan missing. Seattle with the ball. They're on a 14-2 run here.
And they've done a great job knocking down those long-range shots here in the second, shooting just over 40% from downtown.
Oladipo right side. Pass to E. Vancouver working the ball around now. Yao, no luck.
Beasting on defense. First he closes out hard on the shooter, then he attacks the glass. Filthy.
Here's Curry with the 3. The offensive rebound. Cousins. The shot by Butler. Nobody around. Seattle shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game. First one falls for.
Kobe Bryant.
Both free throws good from Bryant.
And this is what we've come to expect from him. this type of consistency from the line.
Here's Scott. Here's E. That one, no good. Nice D from Cousins. To the left wing. Here's Embiid. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Embiid's got 6.
Jimmy Butler is on it, staying alert, finds his man breaking free.
And so it's Seattle in command. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Young with the ball. Pass to Bryant. Back to Young. Launches a 3. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Young. Vancouver trails by 16. Lillard outside. From the top of the key, he buries it. Lillard's got the first basket of the second half here for Vancouver.
And you see the coach saying, no, no, no. Then yes, yes, yes.
Young for 3. Vancouver pulls it in.
And this is what he gives you, the ability to contest the shot without fouling.
Perimeter defense at a premium.
Ooh! That's how you attack. Wow.
Agree, agree, agree.
And I gotta say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still a magnificent move to the rim. Love trying to break loose. Seattle missing again.
A very disappointing start to this half. 3 attempts with nothing to show for it.
Pass to Yao. And finished off by Yao.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Love right side. Over E. The kick out to Bryant. Good. And it's Cousins picking up the assist. Kobe's got 10 points in the game.
Finally. Now 1 for 5 here in the third. We'll see if that boosts their confidence.
Now a timeout call by Vancouver.
When you look at offensively gifted big men in the league, Cousins is right at the top. Does everything you could want from a center at a high level. Scores inside and out, off the catch or his own moves. Just a complete center. Just crushing it here. 80% to start the half.
Now here's Curry. 6 points for him. Bryant, that's for 2. And that one hits back iron. And Steve, with Cousins, his dominance on offense shows up on paper and passes certainly the eye test.
I remember a game last season, Kevin. He posted a ridiculous 40-point, 20-rebound, 10-assist night. First time that had been done in 50 years. For a lot of guys, that's a week's worth of stats.
Well, John Wall, Derrick Rose, and Russell Westbrook came into the league around the same time. All of them in the conversation for most athletic big point guard in league history. Of the 3, I think John Wall, the most prolific playmaker, always looking to create for his teammates.
Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Goes back up. Second chance shot. No good from Cousins.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
And John Wall, such a multifaceted game, it almost feels wrong to call him a pure point guard. But that's what he is, isn't he? Just loves to set up his teammates.
Yeah, I mean, absolutely. And he can score at a high level, but it helps him as a playmaker. Guys thrive playing alongside him because he commands so much attention.
Tries a three.
Yeah, another missed opportunity, and you can just see the frustration.
He wants to help his team, but when you're in position to finish, it's hard to turn that down.
So both teams changing it up here. And so Young will bring it up for Vancouver. Down by 15. Here's Wall. And again, it's Vancouver missing.
He was all alone. Looks like he gets a little too relaxed. He has to maintain his focus.
Back to Kobe. And the foul called on DeMarcus Cousins. That's his first foul.
And last year, we saw what a full season of Embiid looks like. I mean, scary to think that this is just the beginning of his career. He looks like he can go down as one of the greats to play if he can stay healthy.
4 on the clock. Seattle needs to get off a shot. Off target from the baseline. Vancouver trails by 16. Here's DeRozan. But they get it back. Outside, Wall. It's Beasley on the wing. Vancouver needs to get off a shot here. And he gets the bucket. DeRozan's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And that's when he's at his best. DeRozan, confident and in rhythm with the jumper.
Tipped away.
What?
In transition, here comes Vancouver. Cousins with the ball.
Yeah, all right.
The force of DeMarcus when he gets up a head of steam. Not sure who got the worst of that contact, him or the defender.
And here's Kobe. He got it up. Well, through 3/4 of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Vancouver trails by 12. Pulls it from 20. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
18 feet out. No good. Shot missing. So Vancouver will take it the other way.
Coming down the stretch here, holding the lead. You like him to be more efficient offensively. He's just one of those guys who just knows how to generate offense regardless of the situation.
Embiid is at the elbow.
What? Come on.
They get a hand on it. Lillard outside. Pass to DeRozan. And so it looks like Vancouver will retain possession here.
Yeah, tremendous hustle just to get a hand on that one.
Reads the play, quick reaction, almost comes up with that steal.
Shot clock at 5. Lillard with it. Picked up by Love. Yao. And the lead is down inside single digits.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Young outside. On the wing, Bryant. And he's good on the three ball. Kobe's got 19 points.
And since halftime, they have been locked and loaded from beyond.
Yeah, forcing defenders to come out and guard them, which could open up driving lanes if they want to take advantage of that.
To the paint. Back to Cousins. And Cousins throws it down.
The incredible wingspan of DeMarcus doesn't have to get too far off the ground to throw it down.
Here's Yao. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on DeMarcus Cousins. And he knocks down the first one. He's perfect from the line this time.
That's a huge advantage, having a big guy who can shoot free throws like this.
Seattle leading by 11. Curry deciding where to go with it. To the inside. Beasley with the steal. And it's DeRozan missing.
Allowing no space for the shooter to get comfortable. Just terrific defense.
What I love is he takes the right angle, affects the shot without fouling.
Near the three-point line, it's Love. Damian Lillard grabs the loose ball. And stolen by Love. The three. That's in, coming off an assist from Bryant.
Love gives you another guy who can extend the defense, can go down low and score. Give the man credit for what he brings to this team.
Now a timeout call by Vancouver. Well, Damian Lillard has never been one to doubt himself, and when he plays, he exudes confidence.
Has a short-term memory, which allows him to keep attacking even after he's missed a few. And that's the mentality you have to have on offense. He might be as good as any other guard in this game.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear Dwayne Casey talk to his team. And he tried to pep them up. He said, look, nobody said this was going to be a cakewalk. We knew they weren't going to back down or go away. So if we want this game, we got to take it from them. A lot of fire from Coach during that speech, Kevin.
Enzo Bryant will bring it up for Seattle. They lead by 11. Back to Cousins. That one wide left.
And listen, sometimes even the best of us are going to miss the easiest of opportunities.
Seattle leading by 11. Inside. And stolen by Yao. DeRozan with it. Picked up by Love. Back to DeRozan. And stolen by Love. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on DeMar DeRozan. That's his third foul of the game. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Outside Curry. Poked away. On the wing, Kobe. Seattle missing again.
Not sure of the thought process on that one. Really bad shot selection.
Well, you're playing for the team, not just yourself. They needed much better execution that trip down the floor.
And that one is good from E.
Hey, Kevin Durant's a snake.
Second chance opportunities.
That's
a great
a fact.
equalizer.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. He gets the first, and that will push the lead to double digits.
Curry's gotten physically tougher, which can help you become mentally tougher. And the thing you like about him is he likes to put in the work.
Jokic on top. Over Aldridge. Yes, that goes in.
His combination of energy and anticipation showing up on the offensive glass.
And Lillard is going to pick up the foul. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot two. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses.
Well, he got the important one to go. Their lead should be safe now.
So no problem for Seattle as they get the win. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step in becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really...
Easy W. How much does Kobe go for? Do people not have a buy now price? No, I haven't done the VC glitch, but I want to. But are you talking about the one that you have different builds and stuff? yeah, I want to because I don't want to spend money on VC, so I mean, I might do it sometime soon. But I pulled Kobe yesterday. How much VC did you get from it? Oh, that's not too bad. It's better than spending money. Well, I think I'm going to end the stream. Thank you everybody who came out. I might do one later tonight, I'm not sure. Just depends.